This would make a lovely kitchen. Ma'am, it is my kitchen.
It is the kitchen.
Our first guest was America's favorite private investigator on the long-running television program, The Rockford Files. His new motion picture...
Magnum P.I.
Yeah, Magnum P.I. I know. We got a brand new film. It's called In and Out, and it opens September 19th. Here he is, Tom Selleck. Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
How's your summer going?
My summer's going good. It's hot here.
Yeah, it's been hot, but today is beautiful, and over the weekend
Today
it was kind
great
of
after it stopped raining.
Yeah. Well, that was fun. Every now and then you get those violent electrical storms. It was pretty exciting.
Yeah, speak for yourself. It was a little wet
Are
for me.
you scared of thunder and lightning?
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I used to sit with my grandfather, and he talked to me about it when I was growing up in Detroit, so I'm cool with thunder.
Do you know what causes the lightning?
Friction.
Is it really friction?
Yeah, isn't it like the
molecules
clouds,
rubbing around?
Well, you know, I've done a lot of scientific shows, and it's the clouds, you know, they rub together, and the noise comes after the lightning, too.
Is that right? Or is it the other way around? You hear the thunder?
I get mixed up. I'm not sure.
No, you see the lightning because light travels faster than sound,
Yeah.
and then you hear the thunder.
And the lightning
Is
will
that
kill
right,
you.
or have I got it just backward?
No, you got it right. You see the lightning, and then you count.
That's right.
And then
that tells you how many miles away.
Exactly. That's right.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm not sure. Do you see the lightning first?
You see the lightning.
Yeah, no, that's right. Because if it's really close, then you can hang on because you know it's going to be a big one.
Well, yeah. And, you know, if you count and there's no time in between, you're just dead.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. If you don't have time to count, just forget it. Counting is the least thing you should be worried about.
But it gives you something to think about.
Yeah.
You know.
Do you know anybody who's been struck by lightning?
Hasn't some actor been struck like 3 times or something? Yeah, Lee Trevino's been struck a bunch of times.
And it wasn't funny, and everybody thought, oh, being struck by lightning was funny, but he was very serious about it. You know?
Yeah, well,
you know what I mean. I don't mean...
It's a serious thing.
No,
there's thousands, there's millions and millions of bolts.
It's not funny if it happens to you and your family, of course.
Well, no.
You know. But
if you count, and you got some time, you're not going to be Lee Trevino.
We learned a valuable lesson in his case that if you're golfing, like they just had the PGA up there.
Don't hold the club up.
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah. But then when the sky turns that kind of green, dark color, get right off the course. Don't screw around at all. Get right off the course, yeah.
Unless it's... yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about Magnum P.I.
All right.
How many years was that show on the air?
8.
Wow. And it ran from, it was in the 70s, started in the 60s, or all in the 70s?
It started in 1980, Dave. And we did 163 hours.
1980?
Yes,
Why
1980.
do I think it started in the 70s?
Because it was a long time ago.
I was struck by lightning. But you were like the big prime time backbone hit for CBS, weren't you?
CBS, this network.
Yeah. And you know, it was interesting. I read a couple of days ago, I was looking through something, and they credited you with increasing the awareness and popularity of Ferrari automobiles in this country.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I really did.
Yeah.
And they never gave me one either.
That really stinks, doesn't it?
Well, it stunk, but it wasn't very good in Hawaii. It'd be like driving a flag around, and I couldn't put the top on the Ferrari, you know.
You were a little too big for the car.
Yeah, my head, if you see the shows, I kind of look above the windshield.
Well, that's kind of silly, isn't it?
It was supposed to be silly. That was the point.
Oh, really? Supposed to be a joke?
Yes, that was, well, we dealt with, no, it was a serious show.
I know it was a serious show.
We had humor in the show.
And the humor was they couldn't find a car big enough for you.
That's right. Except when that joke ran out, we got a smaller car.
Yeah.
And really did it good.
No, seriously, it was a joke?
No, it was... Actors don't do jokes.
Right.
We did humor.
Oh, you were doing humor?
Yeah.
So that was supposed to be funny that the car was too tiny for you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't... I didn't know that.
Well, I mean, did you see me try and get out of it?
Yeah, I know.
You can't get out of it. It's about this far off the ground, and you grab the windshield.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And
all right, now, forgive me. I feel dumb now. I'm sorry.
You ever seen actors like, you know, they get really macho and they run and they jump on the back of the car to jump in?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Ferrari didn't like that.
No. But what were you driving? It was the 308, is that what it was?
I was driving, it was a V8, it was 308. And it was, the first one had it had a racing clutch, which the crew really loved.
Now, what does that mean exactly?
What it means is the clutch is so stiff, and if you accelerate and there's a camera right there, you might run over the entire camera crew.
Now, was that part of the joke?
No. That was kind of a behind-the-scenes bit of anxiety that the crew had.
Yeah. Now, what became of that car? Now, why didn't you get to keep it?
They auctioned them off, and people would pay a fortune for these
because
things. And they weren't very
Big
good
Shot,
cars.
Mr. Magnum PI. Oh, they weren't very good cars.
No, they weren't. They weren't
Enzo
like a V12. Sorry, no, Enzo was cool. Enzo thought that the real Ferraris are the V12.
12-cylinder jobs, yeah.
That's why they didn't give me a V12 Testarossa.
But it's fascinating, though, that you and the character and that show have become, you know, woven into the fabric of American culture.
It's fascinating to me.
That's a good-looking suit.
Thank you. It's free.
Oh, you got a free suit?
I got a free suit from my last movie. You know, I worked so hard.
You're one of those guys that gets to keep the wardrobe then, right?
Well, not normally, but I think they were a little guilty because I was supposed to work for 2 months and I worked for 5.
No, but it looks good.
And I said, I want the clothes.
No, it's a nice looking. It's a nice looking outfit. Very nice. We'll be right back here with Tom Selleck, ladies and gentlemen, and the. Also, Billy Joel. I'm told that on the line here is NBC weatherman Al Roker.
Oh, excellent.
So he ought to be able to answer all your questions.
Yeah. I got one for him.
No, we want to know about the lightning thing.
Yeah.
Hi, Al.
Hey, Dave. How you doing?
Good. How are you, buddy?
Pretty good.
It's me, Dave, and I'm here with Tom Selleck. You know Tom Selleck, right?
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Al.
We're talking about weather, and there's some confusion here as to what exactly causes the lightning. You know, we had that violent thunderstorms over the weekend.
Right.
And I understand parts of New Jersey, the power is still out over there.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, okay. When are they going to have that up and running again, Al?
Well, I believe GPU has said they will be up and running by late tonight, early tomorrow.
You got that Doppler 5000 thing going?
Well, no, we haven't upped it yet. It's still 4,000.
Okay. Al, so what is it? What causes that lightning there?
Well, the lightning basically is you've got negative charged electrons going down with positive electrons from the Earth moving up. So actually the lightning bolt you see is moving from the ground up to the cloud.
But I didn't know that. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah.
Hey, Al?
Yeah.
You a golfer?
No, I'm not.
No, just wondering.
Now, Al, and the lightning always comes first, then the thunder. Is that how it works?
Right. In fact, the lightning... Thank you. I'm getting little dings, right?
Yeah, I know. It's 20 points for Rutgers. That's what that means. Now,
all right. Actually, that would be Oswego State.
Okay. Now, then it's those molecules colliding back together. Is that what that is?
Well, you mean for the lightning?
No, for the thunder.
No, for the thunder, it's actually... Hello?
Yeah.
It's actually the heat from the lightning that causes the air to expand, then contract, because it heats the air up to about 43,000 degrees Fahrenheit. And then when it...
Wow.
And that sound of the air expanding and contracting actually makes the thunder. Very much like the sound my stomach makes when I'm hungry.
Oh, that's pretty good for Al. Yeah. Al, what about ball lightning? Do you know anything about ball lightning?
Ball lightning is a St. Elmo's fire, that sort of thing. It's a rare phenomenon that happens.
It happened here just a couple of minutes ago.
Did it really?
Yeah, just right down the aisle and out into the lobby.
Did it kill anybody?
No. Aww. Now, here's one other thing that I'll pass along to you, and you can mention to your viewers. Getting struck by lightning is not funny.
No.
Pass that along.
No, I'll be sure to. I'll mention that to Chuck Scarborough right now.
All right. My best to Willard. Thank you very much, Al. Bye-bye.
Bye, Dave. Bye, Tom.
Al Roker. Let me get that straightened out. Nice of him.
Yeah, that's good to know.
Yeah. Because, you call Al this time of day, you're interrupting happy hour.
So it's kind of a friction thing.
So you might have been right about the friction.
Yeah, it's a
thing.
friction thing.
Yeah. Let's talk about your ranch. How are things going on the ranch?
My ranch?
Yeah.
Well, you know, I had the gopher infestation last year.
You raise avocados.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying.
Right.
I'm waiting for my first cash crop, which I thought might be last year.
By now.
Well, we got 2,100 trees.
Do they grow from seed, or do they plant them as saplings?
I know that. No. See, I only know what I know up to the point that I'm at. And since we planted... Well, no, this is a lot to learn, Dave. This is really important.
How many acres do you have tied up in avocados?
21 acres, 2,100 trees.
Wow.
We got 60 avocados last year.
Wow, so that's roughly what?
We weren't supposed to. This was
3
like
per acre.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
We weren't supposed to.
We're supposed to get
we were a
avocados
year ahead anyway to get 60.
Yeah.
But they didn't stay on the tree, and they dropped, and they were too small.
So
but that doesn't matter, because that isn't going to be... This is supposed to be the
All right,
first
but with
cash
those 60
crop.
avocados, you bring in a bunch of field hands. They pick up the avocados.
No.
They box them up. They take them down to the train. They ship them out all over the world. Your 60
No,
avocados?
that's maybe this year.
Maybe this year.
Because our ratio improved. So now we got 2 per tree.
2 per tree. But why? What is it about avocados? Do you like avocados? Do you enjoy them?
I hate avocados. I like avocados, but I don't eat them.
You've never eaten one?
No, I don't.
Why not?
No, I never will.
Why?
Well, they do. I mean, let's be honest. Look at them. They don't.
They're tasty.
Well, I bet you they're tasty, but they don't look
You've
right.
never eaten an avocado?
No.
Seriously?
Yes. Well, I as a kid, no, Dave, I can't do that. I'll throw up or something. You know, you're talking about... Would you like to
Look,
hear
there's
this?
a surprise
Oh,
inside. Did you know
man.
that?
You know, you want to hear the story about when my dad made me eat cooked carrots at the table?
No, I don't want to hear that.
Oh man, this is what I'm growing.
These are good. If you weren't here, I'd just eat this.
Now, do these have? You got to be careful. You know, there's a raging epidemic of orange thrips.
There you go. Now look at that. That's
great.
It's like one of the finest restaurants in the world. You wouldn't?
Yeah.
Okay. Here you go.
Man.
Go ahead.
This is the first.
Bite it off and have a hunk there. Bon appetit.
Yeah, all right, you ready?
Oh no, go nuts.
No, this is it.
Now don't cut yourself.
Big. This is. Oh man.
No. That is primo, dude.
Well, you know, I'm growing organic avocados, and clearly that is
You're
not
saying
organic.
that's not an organic avocado?
No.
This boy is tasty.
You can get about. You can get
Can I
about.
have some salsa, man? Some more chips?
You can get about 15% more for organic avocados.
These are pretty good. You get an avocado that's half that good, you're in business, buddy.
That one, is this a good avocado?
I thought it was pretty good. Now, we got to mention the movie. I've forgotten to. You have a brand new movie. This sounds like an excellent idea for a film, and a great cast. Yourself and Kevin Kline in the film.
Yeah. Joan Cusack, Matt Dillon.
Oh, she's just the best, isn't she?
It's a funny movie.
It's called In and Out?
In and Out.
In and Out. And you want to tell the folks roughly what the plot is, or?
No. I want to plug my avocado.
Well, you won't get any free suits that way, son.
No, it's about this.
It's a great
you know
story.
Tom Hanks
I know the story,
on the Academy Awards
right.
where he made that eloquent acceptance speech, and his mentor was a high school teacher who was gay. Well, Kevin Kline plays a teacher in Indiana, and he doesn't know or think he's gay, and
Right.
he's getting married to Joan Cusack, and his outstanding high school student wins an Academy Award and says he's gay.
His life is turned upside down,
Yeah,
and you play
the whole
reporter.
world's media comes to the town, and I play the ruthless, unscrupulous, unethical reporter.
When
Where
does
did
the,
the writers get an idea for a character like that?
When does the film begin?
It's over.
No, I mean... Oh, I know that.
All right.
I know it's finished.
I know.
I know you finished
Just
it.
testing.
I know, but now people will get to
September
go see
19th,
it. September 19th.
In and Out.
It's called In and Out, and Tom Selleck and Kevin Kline, Joan Cusack et al. Nice to see you again. Thank you very much. Tom Selleck, we'll be right back with Billy Joel.